Suddenly, ghostly apparitions materialized before the travelers' eyes. These tormented souls, trapped between realms, moaned and wailed, longing for release from their eternal suffering. One by one, the travelers were tormented by haunting visions. They saw their deepest fears come to life, felt invisible hands clawing at their flesh, and heard whispers promising eternal damnation. The temple seemed to shift and change, morphing into a labyrinth of terror. Doors slammed shut, trapping the travelers in endless corridors that twisted back upon themselves. Escape seemed impossible. Deep within the mist-shrouded mountains of Taiwan, there stood an ancient temple long forgotten by time. Locals spoke in hushed tones about its dark reputation, warning others to never venture near. A group of adventurous travelers, fueled by curiosity and seeking a thrill, decided to explore the forbidden temple. Ignoring the warnings, they believed it was just an old legend meant to scare people away. As they approached the temple, an eerie silence fell upon the surroundings. Birds ceased their chirping, and even the wind seemed to hold its breath. The air grew heavy with anticipation as they stepped inside. Within the temple's dimly lit hallways, the travelers came face to face with rows of ancient statues. Their eyes glowed with an otherworldly intensity, seemingly watching their every move. Unbeknownst to the travelers, these statues held captive spirits craving release. At the heart of the temple, they discovered a hidden chamber adorned with a blood-stained altar. Strange symbols etched into its surface seemed to pulsate with an evil energy. It was clear that dark rituals had taken place here. As the travelers delved deeper into the temple, a malevolent presence enveloped them. Whispers echoed through the halls, chilling their bones. Shadows danced menacingly, concealing unseen horrors lurking in the darkness. Suddenly, ghostly apparitions materialized before the travelers' eyes. These tormented souls, trapped between realms, moaned and wailed, longing for release from their eternal suffering. One by one, the travelers were tormented by haunting visions. They saw their deepest fears come to life, felt invisible hands clawing at their flesh, and heard whispers promising eternal damnation. The temple seemed to shift and change, morphing into a labyrinth of terror. Doors slammed shut, trapping the travelers in endless corridors that twisted back upon themselves. Escape seemed impossible. Desperate to break free from the temple's grip, the travelers stumbled upon an ancient text describing a sacrificial ritual. They realized they had unknowingly become part of the temple's twisted plan for their souls. With their lives hanging in the balance, the travelers prepared for a final stand against the malevolent force that haunted the temple. Armed with courage and determination, they vowed to confront the darkness head-on. A fierce battle ensued as the travelers faced the spirits that guarded the temple. Each step forward was met with relentless resistance, but they fought on, knowing failure meant eternal imprisonment within the temple's depths. In their darkest hour, the travelers discovered an ancient artifact said to harness the power of light. With trembling hands, they activated its hidden abilities, illuminating the temple with a radiance that repelled the malevolence. As the temple bathed in the brilliant light, the trapped spirits let out anguished cries before dissipating into the ether. Their souls were finally freed from the torment that bound them, and peace began to settle over the ancient shrine. With the curse lifted, the temple returned to its dormant state. Fatigued but triumphant, the travelers scrambled to find their way back through the labyrinth of corridors, navigating the maze-like structure with newfound hope. Although the malevolence had been expelled, whispers of its presence still lingered within the temple's walls. Locals warned future generations to avoid the shrine, lest they fall victim to the lingering shadows that remained. The travelers, forever changed by their harrowing ordeal, carried haunted memories etched into their souls. They vowed never to forget their encounter, sharing their cautionary tale with anyone who would listen. Over time, the legend of the haunted ancient temple spread far and wide. Through whispered tales and chilling anecdotes, the story became a cautionary reminder of the dangers that lie hidden in forgotten places. As generations passed, people heeded the warning, never daring to enter the temple again. It stood as a solitary monument, cloaked in mystery, its secrets locked away for eternity.